it's Mackenzie and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Vlogmas days 8, 9, and 10. How fun is that? I was feeling a little under the weather the past few days, which is why a Vlogmas video hasn't gone live. And I know my mom is gonna say, you don't know anyone an explanation. And I know I don't, but I did promise you guys there would be 25 uploads, so I'm thinking about doing 2 extra vlogs at the end of Vlogmas, or just kind of seeing where this takes me. Maybe a double upload. I don't know if those are still a thing anymore, like 2 uploads in a day. I don't know, but I promise you guys by the end of December there will be 25 new videos on my channel. The point of today's video is going to be sharing my why behind my Arbonne business. And I really just felt a tug on my heart to post this because I realized I'm constantly posting Arbonne, 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 and how obsessed I am with their products, which is true. All of the posts I make about our products are genuine. I genuinely do love these products and this business model, and every friend I've made in this business, this community, I seriously love all of it, and I literally could not be more thankful. But I've realized I've never shared my why on social media. I've shared it plenty of times with my family, with my friends, when I launched my business, but I realized all my potential clients online don't know the reason behind me starting my business. So I thought it would be cool to sit down and just kind of share why I do what I do, why I post about it so much, why I love it so much. So yeah, let's get going. I have a few notes on my phone just because I do get distracted easily and I really like to ramble on and on and on and on. But for today's video, I just want to get to the point. So that's what we're gonna do. So when I started looking at Arbonne, it was a few months before I turned 18, and obviously, you know, I was graduating high school. I knew I was gonna be moving out of my parents' house within a short amount of time. You know, like, my birthday was in April, I was moving out in August. Thinking about having to move out and provide for myself has always been one of my fears when I think about college. And don't get me wrong, my parents support me immensely. I literally would not be able to do half of the stuff I do without them. So don't think like my parents were just gonna kick me out on the curb when I left for college. But I just wanted a way to provide for myself and where I knew I could rely on myself and not have to rely on anyone else for things I wanted to do, if that makes sense. With becoming a full-time college student, I knew I wouldn't be able to commit to a full-time job. Shout out to you if you have a full-time job and you're a full-time college student. I don't know how you do it. Like, you're amazing. You're a queen, a king. You're just awesome. But for me, I knew it would be a little overwhelming just because of my personality, and I knew I needed to find a way to make a little bit of money so I could still go on that shopping trip with my gals, but not be so stressed out with a full-time job and trying to manage 5 to 6 classes, and it being my first semester at real college. So I knew I needed to figure something out, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. So a few months before my birthday, I would say probably 7 to 8 months before my birthday, I really felt a tug on my heart for something more. Like, I just needed to be doing more with my life, and not necessarily in a bad way. Like, don't get me wrong, I live an absolutely amazing life. I am truly blessed, but it was almost like I needed to be doing more. Like, there were people I needed to reach and things I needed to do. Like, it just felt like I have this purpose I have to fulfill, and that's a scary feeling. If you've ever had a feeling like that, like, that's scary to feel like maybe you're not doing enough or there's something that you're missing out on that you need to do more of. Like, that's what it felt like. And I knew that transitioning, you know, from living with my family to living on my own and having to make my own financial decisions, like, do I want to spend money on Chick-fil-A 3 times this week, or do I want to save my money, or like, do I really want to go on that road trip because it's gonna cost me gas, and do I really want to eat the food from the dining hall even though it tastes really nasty but I have flex dollars? Like, I knew making those little decisions was going to be hard, and I know one of the biggest struggles of college students is financials. And so I knew I needed to figure something out and also try and fulfill this tug on my heart. But I honestly had no idea that something that would help me fulfill the tug on my heart and help me with my financials was Arbonne. I had no idea. So I actually found Arbonne through my mom, who has been a consultant for the last 8 or 9 years now. I immediately fell in love with the skincare and the makeup, like the beauty side of it. As I've gotten older, I've really fallen in love with our nutrition products just because I understand everything now. But back then when she started her business, I was in middle school and skincare and makeup was all the rage. Like when I started middle school was when people started caring, you know, about acne and hormones and, oh, we have to look cute for this. My camera ran out of storage in the middle of that, so I apologize if it cut me off. But yeah, when my mom started my business, skincare and makeup were becoming a huge thing, so that's automatically what I fell in love with. My grandma still to this day tells stories about how I would set up all of the products in my mom's bathroom and give her mini workshops about what the products were, what they did, how they used them, the results you would see. Like, I have always been passionate about these products. I have loved them since day one when my mom got them in the mail. Even though I was super passionate about everything, I never ever dreamed that I would be starting my Arbonne business at 18. When I pictured Arbonne coming into my life, I pictured it when I was 28, 30, already had a job, you know, just gonna do it on the side so maybe I could retire a little bit early. But as I got closer to my 18th birthday, I was like, why not now? Why not start working towards the dream life I want now? Because let me be honest with you guys, like, this was something I thought about and something that my amazing upline Maggie shared with me when I first started my business, and it just made me so grateful that I decided to start when I did. She was like, Mackenzie, we were on a Zoom call and she looked at me, she was like, Mackenzie, you could literally take 10 years to get to the top level of this company and you would still be in your 20s. It could take you 10 years to get to the national vice president level and you would still be in your 20s. And that's when I was like, holy crap, I am so thankful that I started when I did, because why wait? Like, why wait till I'm 28, 30 and already have kids and already have a 8 to 5 job or whatever the correct time is, I don't even know, and be sitting at an office job that I hate all day, miserable out of my mind, and not living the life I want for myself? Like, why would I want to wait, you know? I cannot, and even my mom has said this since I was a little girl, I am not one that could sit down at an office for 7-8 hours a day. Like, that's just not me. That's not my personality. That's not who I am. So why would I even want to start that? Why not start young at 18, immediately right out the gate? I literally signed up for Arbonne on my birthday. I can't remember if I said that or not. And why not start building your dream life now? Like, that's the biggest thing I hear when I reach out to people about Arbonne is, oh, I'll wait a little down the road. No, sis. Start now, because you know, you never know what things are gonna hit you in your life. You never know what life has planned for you that you don't have planned for yourself. So why not start now? Why wait, you know? So stepping off my little soapbox there, I started my business in hopes to use it as a vehicle for financial time and freedom for my future. As I've said, I know people have their varying opinions on this, and I am not one to judge. So if you want to be a bad booty gal and have a full-time job and raise a family, like, you are so amazing and you are so strong and so powerful, and I don't want to take away from that. But for me personally, that's just not something I want for my life. I want to be home with my kids as much as I can be. And again, I'm not trying to knock people who have full-time jobs. My mom has a full-time job on top of Arbonne, and she loves her job and she doesn't want to quit, and she is the world's most amazing mother. So I'm not trying to knock on moms who have jobs at all. That's just not something I want for my life. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I just wanted to clarify that. Growing up, one of my biggest goals has always been to be financially sound by the time I start a family. It's just something I have always had in my eyesights as a goal for my future. So I'm very much a planner and someone who likes to think ahead. So when someone asks me where I want to go with this business, I automatically think 3 to 5 years ahead, like already married, already maybe starting, I don't know, man, Y'all, I'm seeing these TikTok videos like about 10 centimeters dilated and how big that is, and it really just makes me question my whole entire existence, and it makes me want to question if I even want to have kids, because I know God made my body to do that, but I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can. It just creeps me out a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. It does really creep me out. But, you know, I always think far ahead. Like I said, 3 to 5 years, already married, maybe starting a family, traveling. Like, my head automatically goes there. I can't, like, physically sit down and think about right now. I'm always planning ahead. But with that being said, I know how important it truly is to live in the now and live in the moment. It's something I preach about, and it's something I try to work on every single day. It's a struggle, but I'm trying to better myself. So, trying to think about the now. Arbonne has been such a big blessing for me, you guys. I may cry a little bit, but this is the first year I've been able to afford real gifts for my family for Christmas. And although gifts aren't a big thing to some people, it makes me proud to know that I have worked to earn an extra income and be able to buy gifts for my parents and for my boyfriend and for my brother and for my grandma. Like, that brings tears to my eyes, you guys, to know. And this is just the beginning, you guys. Like, this is just the very beginning, but I have already seen so much growth financially, so much growth mentally, so much growth physically since starting this business, and buying Christmas presents is just one of the examples. Arbonne will allow me to travel once all this COVID stuff goes away. I'll be able to go visit places because I'll actually have the money to, which was not an option before. And obviously I'm only 18. I've only been from underneath my parents' roofs for not even 6 months, I don't think. Not roofs. But, you know, I've had the money to go buy extra outfits and shoes and order my own Arbonne products and pay for them without having to say, hey, yo, mom and dad, I need some money. And obviously my parents have like not just cut me off from the money supply. I think I already mentioned that. They are very, very generous. They pay for stuff even when I don't ask them to. But it's just the fact of knowing that I do have the money. And were there months since I've started my business where I made not a lot of money? Yes. Were there months when I've hit more money than I've ever made? Yes. Does it fluctuate as my consistency fluctuates? Yes. But just knowing what I have the possibility to do gets me so pumped up and on fire, you guys. I cannot even begin to explain it. And I am talking with my hands so much because I talk with my hands when I'm excited, and Arbonne makes me excited. I cannot tell you guys how much this business means to me, and maybe you've just seen the glimpse of excitement that this business brings me through this video. Maybe not, you know, maybe you didn't, but here's my advice for the day. You know, if you have been watching me on the sidelines like, dang, I would love to do what she does. I would love to help people live sustainable and healthy lifestyles. I would love to be involved with a B corporation business. I would love to help sell my friends vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, non-GMO, all the things. I would love to help sell that to my friends so they can start getting healthier. If you're not looking from the business aspect and you watch my Instagram stories like, dang, I really want to try these products. I really want to see what this vegan skincare is about. I really want to see what that bakuchi oil is about. Like, reach out to me. Now is your time, because I'm telling you, there's never going to be a perfect moment. There's never going to be a time in your life when all the pieces seem like they fit together, everything's perfect, and you're like, oh yeah, now I'll start my Arbonne business. No, honey. I'm sorry to break it to you, but there's never gonna be a perfect time. So if you have the desire to start something, do it now. And that doesn't even have to be applied to Arbonne. That can be applied to a YouTube channel. That can be applied to going back to college. That can be applied to getting your master's. That can be applied to anything you want it to be that's healthy and safe. No, I'm not talking about starting any negative, toxic habits over here, because we don't do that in this house. But I'm talking about things that would bring you joy, healthy things that you want to start. Don't wait. Start building your dream life now, today. Literally message me on Instagram and I will get back with you as soon as I see the message. Like, that's as simple as it is. It's really that simple. It's a decision that you want more for your life, that you're going to work your butt off to get to the goals you want to achieve. It's a decision. That's all it is a decision. So yeah, I hope sharing my why with you guys maybe helped you better understand why I'm so passionate about what I do, why I post about it all the time, why I talk about it all the time, because it has literally changed my life in ways that go beyond making an extra income. It has changed the way I view myself. It has changed the way I treat others. It has changed the way I live my life. Arbonne has literally changed every aspect of my life, and I know it can do the same for you if you put the work in. That is the biggest thing, if you put the work in. So I'm gonna just let it soak in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below any other content you guys would like to see throughout Vlogmas this year. Again, I apologize for not getting 2 videos up 2 days in a row, or videos up 2 days in a row would probably be the correct term to say there, or the correct way to say that. But, you know, I always try and listen to my body, and I didn't even go to the gym those days. Like, when I don't go to the gym, you know something's wrong. So, if you would like to stalk any of my social media and get a little more inside scoop behind the scenes of what I do, I'm constantly sharing deals, sales, products, all the things Arbonne related on my Instagram stories. So, all my social medias are down below in the description. Feel free to hit me up. My DMs are always open for prayer requests, Arbonne questions, Jesus questions, relationship questions, advice, anything. My DMs are open for anything, except for rude people, because I ain't got time for that and you'll just get blocked. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in to me, and thank you for tuning in to the journey of my life and the journey of constantly growing and constantly learning and constantly working on being my best self. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon.